Hello again. Welcome. This is What the Stories Say with Dr. Pauline Baird. That's me. I tell stories of my village, our whispered stories, our family histories, our hidden practice and sometimes long forgotten traditions. In part one, I talked about a game we played, Jumbie Pipes, and I talked about how it's played and some of the benefits of playing this game. In part two, I talked about its African origins and what it means for us and what can be gained and what can be lost. Today I want to go a little bit deeper because I said last time, I know something about this Jumbie Pipes. Now Taak story. Now, you ever see Jumbie Pipe? Eh? Me see Jumbie Pipe. But before me tell you that story, let me tell you one thing me over here. I hear a mother say to her daughter, you are strong. You are brave. You have the love of your parents and the love of your family, your sisters, your children. Remember, Jumbie Pipes, no kanoka. What kind of gate this? Iron gate this. This is iron gate. This is what you have. Once you have the love of your family, it's iron gate. Jumbie Pipes, no kanoka. She said, I appreciate you. We all appreciate you. Jumbie Pipes. That is what the matriarch that was watching the children play the game said to her family and her daughter. And at my request, she taught some of them the game and they played the game and sent the video for me to share with you guys. And they played it well. They practiced and they played it. And I'm going to show you the parts when they practiced and the parts that they got right. I had never considered this game in the way she used it, as a way of motivating someone who's experiencing loss. I'd never heard of it that way. For me, it was just a game. You see, Jumbie Pipes. Jumbie is ghost. Don't bring anything good, you know. When I was a child, our house burned to the ground. That's Jumbie Pipe. I understand loss. I understand the loss that comes after the repercussions of a loss of a house. And so Pam's family lost a home and many valuables. And the village of Buxton lost as well. Jumbie Pipes. This is the thing I know, that tragedy comes with company. It comes with tongues that wag. There's a Jumbie Pipe, you know. When our house burned down, they say, ha, a fire burn. Them send fire burn up our house. Them even blame people. And then they blame my mother. They say, Megan, the woman like Obia. Obia she been a walk back she house burn down. Some of them say altar she been get and the altar burn down the house. Yes. Jumbie Pipes. Them are the kind of Jumbie Pipe. And so not only do you lose your house, you begin to lose faith in humanity. And that's a tragedy. And in some circumstances like these, we are weakened by grief. And we lose our belief in ourselves because sometimes we begin to think that we deserve it, you know? But we still have choices to make. How are we going to live? You know, I believe that bad things happen to good people and bad people. And it can happen to anyone. So I always temper life with this understanding. Today for me, tomorrow for you. Today for me, tomorrow for you. Sometimes fire comes to clear the brush. You know, when I have a forest with a lot of undergrowth, that's called a brush. And sometimes fire comes and clean out the brush and give the forest a fresh start. And when the potash is left on the ground, you look around after a couple of weeks, you see the fresh leaves and shoots come up from the ground, emerging giving new growth if you only look back to see how the soil had been fertilized. Jumbie left his pipe here? You think? Outside the circle of the game, Jumbie left his pipe here, you have a seeker, a destroyer, a predator, even a hater. And inside the circle, you have the sought or the sought after, the prey, the victim, the one to whom the tragedy happened, the one on whom others depend. And the circle of hands and bodies protect the ones in the circle. And when the seeker tries to get in, he is met with a loud resistance in voice and body. No ka, no ka. Yes. And the seeker tries every single clasp to break it. But you see, mind you, this human circle has weaknesses. Because as you see in the game, there's a little boy. He's a great-grandson. And there are bigger girls. And the big girls can easily break the bond. So in our human frailty, the bonds can be broken. And when the bonds do break and the seeker runs into the circle, the sought after can run out. But you know, sometimes when you're playing the game, somebody just lock in the sought after and they get catch. But if you have a smart circle, they break the circle. And there's benefit in breaking the circle. They break the circle to let out the sought after so she can get away and be safe. And when the seeker runs after the sought after, or the predator runs after the prey can run back in the circle and the circle unites and lock them out. I love this game. I love this story. I love the analogy. I love the lessons we can learn from this game. And this story has a good plot line. Fortunately, for this family who lost their home, good-minded citizens embraced them. Because Buxton had a lot of good people. They embraced them. And I see a family encircling each other with love from far and near. They were my neighbors. That was a home I used to go and sing and wash clothes and eat, as the mother I call her pampalam. I eat pampalam food and all of that. Yes. So I understand the familial bonds. And I was so pleased to see that it was very evident, even in times of trouble. And our sister there was encouraged because her family encouraged her and poured out words of love that she can find assurance when it seems as if all hell has broken loose. And I found it a very powerful thing. But it gave me a lot of assurance and hope and belief that family structures work and families protect. They do what they need to do. Families are powerful and villages are powerful and communities are powerful to hold each other in embrace. And there are times when you have to break that embrace so people can run free and then they can come back if they so desire. So watch again. Watch Pam, the matriarch, teaching the young ones to play the game. The grandchildren and the great-grandchildren, 3 generations of children, or 3 generations of people, are watching and playing and singing a song that affirms fortitude. They show me that you can face down the evil that confronts you, and you can face down life's hardship and front life. Jumbie left his pipe here. Jumbie left his pipe there. You got that right. No kanoka. Iowa good.
No kanoka. No kanoka. Jumbie left his pipe. No kanoka.